Martin Scorsese's Silence makes it onto the big screen with a lot of critics praising it to be one of the best movies of the year. The movie stars Andrew Garfield, Adam Driver and Liam Neeson. It is about two Jesuit priests in 17th century Japan who are there to find out what happened to the man that brought them into the church, who taught them everything they knew, because he seems to have denounced his faith, which is unlike the man. This is set at a time when Catholicism was frowned upon in Japan, and people who believed in that faith were persecuted. Now, this is based on historical facts, although names have been changed and the usual. This is most definitely a passion project for Scorsese. He's been trying to get it made for years. This isn't the first time he's dealt with religious matters in his movies. He's a very religious person in any comments he says, and it's obviously that he's taken a lot of time and care into this movie, and it shows. The tale itself is rather harrowing, and watching some of the things that happen during it are really daunting, and some shocking imagery are there, especially of scenes of torture that I wasn't expecting to see as much of. But then again, I didn't know much about the movie when I went into it. The main story is about Andrew Garfield's character, who goes to this country determined to find out what happened to his mentor, only to have his faith tested repeatedly by an inquisitor who routinely murders people as if their lives mean nothing, which to him they do mean nothing. To see the people misuse his faith, to feel the complete absence of any higher power while he is there. It's all about his inner turmoil, his struggle with his faith and trying to get the word out. And being somebody who's not at all religious, I didn't really have an easy into this movie, but I found that I was drawn into the story of one man's turmoil. The cinematography in this film is fantastic, with several striking images that really just, if I could have stopped the screen and taken a picture of it and put it on a wall, it was just beautiful to look at. There's some really nice touches, and you can see that an extra effort isn't in to make this very cinematic. The acting is exquisite in this movie. Some of the Japanese actors are names that you've never heard of, whose performances are downright amazing in this. Andrew Garfield is absolutely fantastic as this man who is seeing some things that he could never imagine to happen, to have his faith tested, who spirals into this confusion as he begins to question everything. I found Silence to be an excellent movie, but it's not going to be one that I go back and revisit, and it is one that I felt was rather long, but it needed to be that to really give you a context and story that you could really latch onto. I would definitely suggest checking this out in the cinema. It needs to be seen on the biggest screen possible. At home with distractions, it may not be as powerful as it is in the cinema. One thing I do want to mention is the sound mix in this. The sound mix is absolutely amazing. The way sounds drop out, it's all filled with ambient noise of rustling leaves, animals chirping or moving, screams of people pierce the cinema when you're watching this. It is truly an excellent sound mix in this. Overall, I'm going to give Silence 5 out of 5. I thought it was a fantastic movie. It has some amazing acting, especially from Garfield, Neeson, Driver. They're all fantastic, but the whole cast of Japanese actors are truly tremendous as well. The sound mix, like I said, was unbelievable, really good in a cinema where you can get the real effect from it. But my favourite thing was the cinematography in this movie. It just, like I said, the images are stunning to look at. Please see it in the biggest screen that you can. At home you're going to be distracted, you may not get as much from it as you should do. I thought it was a great movie, even though it may be one that I won't revisit too often because of its harrowing nature. Let me know in the comment box below what you thought of Silence, and I will see you next time on Man vs Film.